Yeah, there's certain at-bats that are a little more prevalent in the game, and that was the biggest one. I mean, we had some good at-bats to get him to that spot. Certainly Raj, getting a hit and kind of getting a little momentum going, and then, with nowhere to go with the bases loaded, looking for a ball you can handle, and he got one, put a good swing on it.
Bob, I know you guys ended up getting some insurance runs there at the end, but when Hendricks struck out Posey, I mean, that seems like it was a huge moment in the game.
There's no doubt. And it's, there's nowhere to go right there. I mean, you got to go after him, and, he's arguably one of the best hitters. Not arguably, he's one of the best hitters in baseball and was having a good game leading up to that point. So that was a huge at-bat and, threw some good pitches. Obviously had pretty good velocity to get him start his bat a little bit early, but it's a situation we don't want to be in with Posey up at the plate, that's for sure.
What did you think of Blackburn tonight?
I thought he was good again. I mean, they got him. You got some base runners a little bit on him, and then toward the end maybe tired a little bit, but continues to give us 6+, continues to leave with a lead, and he seems like the type of guy that pitches kind of how the game's going. So yeah, I mean, we're not scoring a lot of runs. Earlier he's pitched kind of to that score. When we've scored some runs, he's kind of pitched to that score, but maybe not the best we've seen him today. But again, leaves the game. We have a lead again.
And to kind of follow that, this has been a month for him now in the big leagues. For him
Yeah.
to be doing this consistently now over the entire month. What does that say to just where he is right now in your guys' stature?
He's developing. We brought him in. I wouldn't say it's a spot start, but to see what we had, and we're going to do a little bit of that this year with some of our younger guys, and we saw him very little in spring training, and certainly not for an extended outing like that. But the way he has pitched has kept himself here.
I know you make a lot out of playing well in front of big crowds, and
Yeah.
put a lot of emphasis on this series too. What does it mean to come out and play well, especially on a day when you see a guy like Sonny gets traded and everything?
Yeah. No, that was important for, and I think really the distraction to an extent of the day was mitigated by the crowd and playing against these guys. We don't get too many crowds like that on a Monday night. So, when you do lose a couple of guys like Sonny and Rosie, to be able to go out and have that kind of atmosphere, I think kind of gets you past that at least during the course of the game, and certainly motivates you. It's not tough to get up when you're playing these guys and playing in front of a crowd like that.
Yeah, Healy has been doing pretty well offensively the last few days after a lengthy
Yeah.
slump. Could you talk about him and the importance of that bases in the ninth inning that to change the complexion of the game?
Yeah, once you go from a 1-run lead to a 3-run lead, at least you have a little margin for error. If you walk a guy, as a ninth inning guy, and it's a 1-run game, you really have no margin for error. So that was a big hit. He has been swinging the bat a little bit better. Everybody's going to go through some struggles over the course of the season, but it seems like in the biggest at-bats, he really fights hard and comes up with good at-bats.
In a season where both teams are not contending
Right.
in last place, did this have maybe a little different kind of meeting, maybe consolation?
Anytime we play these guys, it's different. And that's what I told them before the game. I mean, it's you throw it out when you're playing the Giants. Now, they're usually contending. This is a little bit of a down year for them, but when we don't get too many packed houses here and that kind of atmosphere, and that usually means the Giants are in town. So especially for our younger guys, they need to know what it means to play these guys and what it's all about, and they got a good taste of that tonight.
Another dominant outing from the bullpen. That's now 3 straight games of having a lot of run. What can you say about that group?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, you don't expect that kind of performance yesterday. We gave up a couple hits and gave up some runs, maybe not their runs. Daniel gave up a couple of hits to their guys, but once you turn it over to the bullpen, it's their job to, when you have a lead, to get you back inside with the win. So it's good. The last couple of days have been really good for, what is a little bit of a depleted bullpen for us from where we were earlier in the season.